Right. Let's get to it, chat, for a little bit. It's going to be fun. To arrest me. It's going to be fun. Yes, it is. Yeah. It's going to be fun. Yes, it is. Well, maybe. All right. Space tomato. Let's have a little bit of fun for now. Salvaging. What? What's going on there? It's interesting. Okay, so I'm at New Babbage. Okay. All right. Hopefully folks can hear me okay. I hope. All righty. Where are we at? All right. Right. So. All right. Let's find something to grab. I don't know how long I'm going to be on tonight, folks. Just be aware of that, but try to be on for a while. Hello? That was weird. Elevator didn't want to open. Elevator didn't want to open. Seriously? Well, shoot. Well, that was kind of dumb. Oh well. Mike L3. Pick it up when I get in space. Where are we going first? Spaceport, I think. Yeah. Huh. Right. Crew L1. Ambitious Dream. Let's get to my vulture. It's cold in here. It really is. All right. Let's keep moving. It's cold tonight. Okay. Not what I need. Drake Vulture. Hangar 4. Excuse me. Right. First things first. Yeah, I'm going to get as much RMC as I can. Didn't take long with a M. No, shouldn't take much at all. All righty. Right. Onward and upward.
Thank you. I'm pleased to see you.
Right. There we go. Let's see. Right. Does this ship even have enough quantum to get that far? I have to wonder. Kind of hope it does, because I don't feel like puttering out in deep space. Wow. Yeah, I could get banned from chat for doing that. Yeah. Wow. Some people really, yeah. Just wow. Yeah. Super quiet. It really is. Let's hope I got enough fuel. See how we're doing on fuel. We're halfway to crew L2. Well, we got enough fuel. Should be able to make it there. I might have to fly by wire tonight because I'm super concerned about people headsing up on my location. Yeah, it's slow night. It really is. Could have started streaming about an hour ago or two. Hmm. I'm not going to have much quantum fuel left. No, I'm not. Hmm. Crossing Hurston's orbit. So, yeah. For 21,000 kilometers, 21 million kilometers. Yeah. Come on. I admit I've been living a luxurious lifestyle. I have a good computer. I have stuff. Such business. I think a lot of people are off tonight. I think a lot of people are offline tonight. I'm not too surprised, really. Kind of. While I'm doing this, I need to set. There we go. Cool. We're 1,000,000 kilometers out. Finally, we're nearly to the salvage zone.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
Thought I was hearing somebody nearby.
Quantum drive is now off.
Wow. This area's got some big rocks. Yeah. There's a lot of debris out here. A lot of rocks. A lot of quantanium rocks. Luckily, I don't have to hunt the dang golden ticket. Choose Hercules. Very nice. It's on the edge of an asteroid cluster, it looks like. See a ton of debris near. All right. What do we got here? Alrighty. Within range, this in too. Looks abandoned. Right. So, let's scan it. See what's on board. Quantanium and gold. Forget the iron. The quantanium and gold come with me. Yeah. Throw everything else into space. Let's pull around reasonably close now. To the left. It's directly behind me. Directly behind my ship. Perfect. All right, let's go. All right. Let's go on board, folks. Oh, wow, we're almost dead on. Perfect. We're only 60 meters away. How about that, folks? How about that? We're only 60 meters away. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. And we go. Quantinium is this purpley looking grade. Cool. Are these the golds? Let's see. That's gold. Gold again. And gold again. This is quantanium. Okay. All the valuable stuff is right here. Iron. Scrap. Iron. Is this iron or scrap? I'm just going to disintegrate everything else. This is processed food. Processed food. Yeah. Oh, shit. No, no. No, no. Ah! Run away! That was scary. Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Shoot, 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 shoot. Ah! Oh my gosh. What is going on here? Run away from that. Ugh. Well, that was terrifying. Okay. So, we are going to remove this into space. So much gold here. What was this, a king's trophy or something? Something like that. About to say, was that a ship? I don't think anybody's out here. I do need to hurry this up. This is all iron. These are the lucrative. Gold. Move near this ship. The Quantinium in just a moment. All right. Gold first. One. R. It's one. There we go. And now, that's the valuable stuff. Need to make some recycle composite. Roger. There we go. I can now seal my door and carry on. Wait. Smells good. Corn. Why is there 2% of other things? There. Why is it saying 2% sort? Let's eat something. Okay. Good. Wow. All right, let's salvage now. Now that I have all the gold and Quantinium stuff out of the way, I can salvage. All right. Now then, get to work. All I need is the braids. Oh, it's in gimbal. Go to the top. All right. Gimbal. Now then, let's begin. Huh. Right. All right. So slow salvaging one of these. I know, it sucks. Hey, Papa Cram, what's up, man? Been good tonight? I'm doing okay. How about yourself? Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm doing a short stream tonight, probably another hour or so. Then I gotta hit the bed myself because I got a big day tomorrow. It's kind of one of those things, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, I wanted to be online earlier tonight. Just didn't pan out. Stinks, but sometimes it's how life goes. This M2 seemed like a good target. Might have to come back here at least once more to salvage it. So I figured I'd get the cargo I wanted out of it, sell it, and then come back. About done for the first run. So yeah. Hello, hello, Shimp. What's up, man? Yeah, so am I. I'm doing a short stream tonight before I'm doing some salvaging, but I'm gonna do a short stream tonight before I get ready for that in the morning. I intend to watch it most of the day, you know. I don't think I'll be streaming it though. They don't like co-streams. Last thing I want to do is rub their shoulders the wrong way. What on earth? Is this regenerating? Look at this. Hold on. Is this regenning? Oh no! 30K! Ah! That's what was going on. Bummer! Yeah, no problem, Papa Cram. No problem. Oh! No! No, no, no! Oh! That was not cool. No, no. Nightmare. No. And I just had 6 things of quantanium and I think 6 things of gold in a quantanium box. Think about that for a minute, Shimp. Yeah, fun stuff. Yeah, it better not have cost me my stuff. That was not cool. Oh. Good night, Papa Cram. You have a good one, man. Yeah, it's saving state. I agree. They should, by all rights. I hope. Okay, I hope I'm not away from my ship, because this is gonna not be cool if I'm not in my ship. Yeah. Well, I was in the chair. I was in the seat. I shouldn't be anywhere else. Otherwise, the Daymar rally is going to be majorly bad tomorrow. Are you kidding me? Okay, yeah, no. No. What? Are you okay? Are you for real? It kicks me out of my damn ship. Better have kept the cargo. This is going to spell doom tomorrow. I swear it. This is not good. I don't like this one bit, Shemp. Not one bit. They need to. Well, they said they're going to be present tomorrow. I'm just hoping they don't do a full release of the servers. You know, like a server patch or anything drastic. Yeah, there's a CIG race team. They're going to be nuclear if this happens. Hold on. Let me see if my ship got stored. Should have. Let me see if my ship got. Okay, vehicle miss. Okay. It's not pulling up. Nothing's pulling up. Nothing is pulling up. This is bad. Really bad. Wow. Okay, what's chat saying? Wow! Back to back. It's 30K. Look at this. Look at this. Whoa. This has not happened in a while. Wow. Dude, Shim. This has not happened in forever. If it don't load, I think we're done for the night. Look, it's doing the circle of doom. Okay, go back. This is not good. I'm thinking there might have been a total crash. This is a total and complete crash. Yeah, I'm a little scared now. Go back. It's not even letting me go back. Wow. This is bad. I'm just going to leave it for a second, and if it doesn't do anything, I'm going to have to close the menu. Because something's not... Yeah, it's froze. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, Shemp, I think this is a complete crash. Yeah. Okay, yeah. There might not be a race tomorrow if this keeps up. Ask some friends. Okay. I'm going to try one more time. Yeah, I really, really think, Shemp, this has got to, yeah. CIG needs to get the balls to the horn here and get things working. Because this ain't gonna fly, you know, period. Now let's see what happens. I'm going to try and load one more time. And if it don't, I'm going to be worried. Because, yeah. We'll see if we can load. Yeah, I agree with you. It's definitely a problem. You want to know something, Shimp? Since you're like one of the few people that are probably on there, you know why I'm especially worried? Because I'm a reclaimer pilot. I'm not going to tell you what server, you know, and this is the shit I'm having to deal with. I'm scared because what if it doesn't work? Do not make a clip of that, by the way. That's between me and you, okay? Atmo would have my hide, literally. Let me hope that we load because that was BS. We had a crash. Yeah, that's why they have security. I'm glad they have so much security now. Last year on the server I was on, speaking from past, I was on Buggy Server 5 last year. It was A2s out the back end. Yeah. I think somebody I knew was trying to get me, but I don't think they knew where I was. Well, I'm not feeling good about it because honestly, they came after a lot of my mates on the server. Was not a good time. Okay, if he goes through the floor, I'm gonna laugh. Buggy dance, buggy dance, buggy dance. Hey, do you think this looks like something from The Shining, Shimp? It kind of does. Here's creepy. Yeah. Well, it scares me. I wish I could shoot him. Nah, I'm not gonna be mean. Honestly, since I have to get to Crusader space anyways, I should probably take this chance while I got it and an open server to get to Orison, you know? I hate to say it. I mean, I hate it. I hate that the servers are so absolute trash tonight. I mean, dude, the servers are garbage. What in the... Okay, spaz session, go away. No, I don't think so. I don't think you can, but... I'm going to take my fastest ship, which I think is the C1. I'm still super torqued. Hold on. Did the Drake Vulture get stored? Is there a way to check if there's stuff in it? Do you know, Shemp? Because I had like 3 or 4 crates of stuff. Do you know? Yeah, I'm kind of curious myself, but I don't know. Filled with something. Well, let's find out. Drake Vulture. It's stored cargo call. Not letting me. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Cargo call. I don't see anything. Maybe I should make a run to the plaza or something to double check. What do you think? Before I leave this area? That way my stuff is not all in vain. Yeah, let's go to the commons, double check, and yeah. But yeah, that made me angry, super angry. It doubled 30K'd in a row. It has not done that in 2 years. The servers are super bad right now. I don't think we've had servers this bad even during 3.18. Servers weren't this bad. Remember? It was still playable during 3.18, but it was not like this, Chimp. It wasn't to the point where it's like, oh yeah, your server's not going to even work. Okay, we got 30 seconds. Okay. By the way, have you ever heard of a content creator called Havoc? He put together a really, if I get another 30K before I get there, we're going to watch his video after I leave and land in Crusader. No problem. Would you be interested in my opinion of his 1.0 video? He actually put together something almost Astropub level of what systems would contribute a 1.0 release. Not just fluff and stuff. You know what I mean, Shimp? He actually gave reasons why. You know, from a developer standpoint. I think he might be a game developer. Stick around. I'm going to get us to Crusader first. Then we're going to watch his video together. His video is relatively short. It's about 15 minutes, I think. But first, we're going to get to Crusader because I've had enough of these servers already tonight. These servers are garbage. I've never seen such bad servers in 3 years. First things first. Oh, shit. What was that? Who wants to go spacewalking through a planet? Yeah, if we don't have stuff here, I'm gonna pretty much go straight to Microtech and deal with stuff. Yeah. First things first. Well, let's find out. Ah, there it is. We lost it. Darn it. And that stuff was attached to the cargo grid. Darn it. Damn it. That is not cool. Yeah, probably so. Doggone it. That's going to be bad. I need to tell somebody at before the race tonight. I had 230Ks. Maybe at the first it would have been okay. Yeah. You think I should tell Zool or somebody at Atmo what's going on with the servers tonight to be wary? I should probably notify the other guys in Atmo what's going on. Because I'm super worried. Let's see what it's saying.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of the hazardous.
Yeah, I agree. After the second one, I think it pretty much collapsed. Yeah, I agree. Definitely. It sucks, but yeah, spit happens. Okay. All right. Yeah, after the second server crash, I think it pretty much doomed it, buddy. Yeah. Wasn't good. I mean, it might have, but yeah. Let's get to Crusader and worry about it later. There's that red arm. You still there? Uh-oh. I was about to say, is it about to crash again? Yeah, I think you're right. I think after that second crash, it pretty much killed the server and did away with anything I had. Which sucks, because it was 6 gold and 1 thing of Quantanium. Which is really, really crappy. That is so not cool. Okay, guys.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
That's funny. I think they're all preparing probably for tomorrow. More than likely. I have my suspicions, you know.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
I mean, I would be lying if I was saying it wasn't that case, but yeah. It's a long way from Morrison. That is funny, though. You know what? Screw it. Let's go with a Crusader Star Runner. Faster ship, bigger ship.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has
Hangar 10.
the following location.
Yeah, it is funny because there's a line here. So damn funny. So God. What skin is this? People can say they hate the Mercury all they want. Still one of my favorite ship designs. I mean, could it use some improvement? Yeah, sure. Of course it could. Honestly, they could keep the crawl space, but put in like a small elevator up front that only the owner could access, you know? Just for argument's sake. Or an escape pod. Either one of these options would be better. Or at least in a full escape pod in the extra space. Like the section, you know, that... hold on just a second. The short section, you know, with the snub end where it's squared. You could put a... yeah. Second entry, more internal room. Don't get me started. I mean, the Star Runner, though, was the first Crusader ship. So it's going to be like the ill-gotten child for now. I mean, look at the C1 and compare the two. There's a huge difference. I'm an early adopter. The C1 does not need a elevator, in my opinion. It really doesn't. It's too small, you know. But the Mercury, it could use either a forward, okay, forward entry ramp, right? Or like a entry hatch up front in the front end of the cargo bay. You know what I'm talking about? Like, here's the wall, and there's like a smaller hatch. You know? I don't know if that makes sense. Does it? You know, some sort of secondary entry into the ship. On the other side of the elevator would be a good area to put it. Right? Luckily, the quantum on this ship is really good. What the? Hold on. I think we got Crusaders. We unfortunately have Microtech security closing in on our location. Yay. Or are they? Well, I'm not waiting around for them, so that's kind of what I think of that. Bye, guys. They can mind their own business. Why should I be nice? By the way, my Mercury, this is the Acheron. Anyways, the area I'm talking about is right here. See, on this side of the ship, they could put a big forward room in it or something. Something. Now, this side is kind of an intake or something. It's a lot of wasted space. Yeah, it really is. I get the feeling that they've said something about it getting a version 2, which I'd be really happy about. And I've heard rumor there's supposed... Oh, the good paint? No. I unfortunately missed out before I got the Night Runner paint. The paint that they short shafted us on, it really made me mad. I joined the verse after that game concluded, and when I tried to reapply, it wouldn't let me. So, a big bummer. Let's keep an eye on global chat. I am not. Yeah, if I could do a redo, I would, but I think they killed that game years ago. so nobody could get repeat parts. I've thought about looking for it on the gray market for the hell of it, you know, but I've heard it's impossible to get. I don't know about that though. Some people were able to compete multiple times and get copies, you know, the skin. So who knows? I might have to look for it to get it. It's like the Calva helmet and Sabine flight suit. I've said for years, CIG could bring them back every Invictus in a different color. And they could sell it for $15 and it would sell. You know? Tell me I'm not wrong. The Calva helmet Sabine flight suit that came with the Mantis is one of the rarest armor sets. And if you made multiple colors of it, people would be like collecting Pokemon. They want them all. They buy. Have some brains, CIG. I at least want one set, you know? The Sabine flight suit is only in black, and it has that Calva helmet, the big facey shield looking helmet. Hold on. By the way, my luck is not great tonight. I entered a contest tonight and I didn't win squat. So tonight's been a bad night. Yeah, it was one of the prizes in the contest I was going after was a pirate Avenger Titan package. Really nice. It's about an $80 or $90 thing. So not bad. Yeah. That's what I thought too. I had a pirate Avenger Titan, yep. Say that 3 times. No, don't. Don't. Well, there's this silvery colored skin that kind of makes it like that. But yeah, we're going to get to Crusader. Shack up at Orison General Hospital here in a minute. We're about 36 million kilometers from Crusader. So let's see how far we are on the map. About halfway there. I really hope that I have a decent quantum drive in this, because it seems to be taking forever tonight. That's okay, though. I'm still moving, you know. By the way, I have a question for you. What do you think would be your first, what do you think we might, quantum drive travel times have gone up, which I think is a good thing because it cuts down on griefing. And the griefers hate it. Oh my God, they despise it. Especially against people like myself, they hate it. They're like, no! We must get all the streamers. The streamers are evil. I, of course, am being a jerk because Yeah, I think we're about halfway there though, so that's good. By the way, I've made it to Chimp. You're among 84 followers of mine and 2 subscribers so far on Twitch. So, congratulations. Yeah. So you're in good company. My what do you call it? My community keeps growing, so I'm super happy. Just in the middle of a Yeah, I mean, I'm glad our community's growing. I'm sad though that there's nobody else on tonight, sadly. But you know, honestly, I think most people are probably you know, doing their own thing tonight. They are probably, how do I put it? They're probably preparing for the fun tomorrow. Yeah. We're 16 million kilometers out. By the way, not sure if you can see that message. That's my YouTube account and handle. I was making sure it's still transmitting. Because, you know, with all the reconnections for the game, I was kind of worried that it got disconnected. I'm pretty sure you can't blame me, can you, Shemp? I was super worried that I would disconnect and stuff. Oh, you can't see it? It's the same as this channel, but with a capital A instead of a lowercase a, and a gap between the 0096. I didn't even know if you knew I had a YouTube channel. I have a bunch of other social media. I'm trying to all kind of consolidate it. That way people can actually find me, you know? There for a while I had a little bit of a scare because there was this dude trying to dox me. Don't worry, it's long been handled, so no worries. Dude got handled. I reported it to Google and never heard anything else out of it, so told the dude I wasn't playing nice, so you know, I don't play games with that crap. You're not gonna be a joke. My YouTube channel needs some serious work. Man, I can tell you that. It's so old. I've had it since 2011 or so. Anyways, we're 4 million clicks out from Crusader, we should be pretty close. There it is. Right. All right. Now to find Orson. All righty. We have, man, I need to really upgrade my quantum drives.
Quantum travel engaged.
All right.
Quantum travel complete.
I take it the landing zone's over here. This structure that I'm aiming right at. Yeah. Just making sure. Slow down a little bit. Orison still has some of, well, Crusader still has some of the best music in the game, in my opinion. I love the music of this planet. Can't wait for more gas giants. It's a pain to get in there and out of there with big ships, you know? Things like the Reclaimer and other things. You can't really land here. Which one? What the hell? What'd the music change? Do you hear the music? What the hell just happened? I've never heard this music score before. What was that? Did you hear that, Shimp? The music score I just heard? I've never heard that music before. At all. And I've come here a few times. Okay, I think we land here. Oh god, it's a side hanger. I really had to understand the physics of this play. How can something so big float in the clouds of Crusader? I'm sorry. I just don't see it. I don't know what that music was. That was really weird. It was uncharacteristic for Orison, that's for sure. I don't know what it was, but we might want to go back, double check with some people to see what kind of sound that was. Because somebody might want to hear that, you know, in my recordings. When you can, I might ask you to make a recording of that. You know what? I should really make you a moderator, if you don't mind, whenever you're on. I mean, you seem like a level-headed fella. I mean, can't be any worse than asking Rabid Crabs to do it. Yeah. That guy needs help. Yeah, no worries. I'm going to storm my ship. The good news is we have touched down. We are at August Dunlow. What the devil is that?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Crusader. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Preliminary groundwork is set, just in case. So that's good. Now to get to Orison General. Yeah, that music was really disconcerting. I was curious what it was. Never heard anything like it. It was really weird. Now, I have a theory. These are hacking terminals of some sort. Notice this. I've never seen this on a door before. Customs interviews. Will you be able to work for this company? Interesting. That's a good question. It'd be funny if you could work for certain companies or organizations in the verse. I've always said that for a while. Yeah. Yeah, you try really good. There, Shimp. You're good. You're good. Right. We're going to go to... Is it Cloudview or Providence? It's Cloud. Shoot! Meh. I think it's Cloudview. I wish CIG would give us this ship, or a version of it. You know, the Crusader shuttle here. I wish they would give us something like this. Chad, if you're wondering why I'm not salvaging, we've had 2 or 3 30Ks in a row. Shimp will tell you, ever since I got on tonight, it's been really, really bad. The servers have been terrible. I mean, downright awful. Yeah, I agree with you. All right. Yeah. Honestly, even though it's got a lot of technical flaws, this city has a lot of more polish than the other landing zones. At least in my opinion, Shimp. You know, Crusader has always seemed to have been a slightly better polished landing zone. At least in my opinion. All right. Here's Green Circle. There's the Stratus. So where's the... Okay, there's the hospital. So all we got to do is die-diddy around. This city looks more like... I think Orison was the first planned or so, but it didn't become the first landing zone. I think Levski was actually the first landing zone. And it'll be once again brought back in the game once Nyx arrives, which we know it will be very, very soon. Regardless of what other people think, Levski will be at some point back again in the verse. People can say, oh, once it's gone, it's going to be gone. Wrong. Wrong. No. It's not going to be gone for good. Floor 7, room 8. I mean, you agree with me, Shemp. Levski will return. Our favorite landing zone shall return. I want Levski back so badly. But there's another reason why. And you probably don't even know why. Well, I'll tell you. Port Olisar, okay. Now, I understand why they did Seraphim. Olisar, though, it's always going to have that. How do I have it? How do I find it? Okay. There want uniformity, and I get that, but when you take out something that's so unique and uncharacteristic of the system, oh shit. Guys, you're in my way. Open door. I think it's 6. Is it 6? 7 floor. Am I on 7 or 6? Can't remember. I can't remember now. Can't remember who's supposed to open these doors. Move. Go away. Get away from my door. Okay. It's either 7 or 8. I don't think it's this floor. Let me double check. Yeah. This floor seems burged. Burged. I don't think it's floor 7. I'm going to go back down to the ground floor and relay again. But back to what I was saying, I understand why they wanted to make it all more uniform and stuff, but they could have easily kept 2 different types of space station. You know, ones that are low security and ones that are high security. You know? 7, room 8. Okay. Those guys need to move then. They're not letting me in my room. That is stupid. I'm about to kick these guys away from my room. But you get what I'm saying, right, Shemp? They could easily, and I mean it, easily have both versions. They chose not to, and of course it's going to ruffle everybody's freaking feathers. 6. Can you guys get away from my door? They're not letting me in. Okay, I'm going to ram them. Move! Okay. Please move! Please move! Please move! Please move! Get! 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 Thank you! Get out of here! They won't move away from my door. Get away from my door. Ah. Okay. Well, I'm already at Olisar, so I'm going to exit to menu and try again. Keeping the talk going, though, because this is being annoying. You know? Whatever. Well, it almost worked. It almost worked, Shimp. Almost. I mean, they did move a few inches, but not out of the way. All right. I bet you anything. I bet they're not going to move. I am going to be super angry if I don't spawn at Orison. Nope, music. I'm back. Good. I'm alive. Let's get back on mission. All right, we're going to seal this up. And sorry for the delay, Shemp. I'm very sorry about that. That was annoying, though. Wait. Hey, I understand all about that. Always fun whenever you're running late on projects and shit. You know? All right, let's try this one more time. Woo! Nearly went off the edge. That would have been a quick trip. IT's fun, though. You're your own boss. Well, kinda. You're kinda your own boss, which is a good thing. Excuse me? Did she call me a criminal? Excuse-moi? Did you just call me a criminal, lady? Where'd the room go? Floor 6. Oh, probably because I pointed guns at their staff. Well, maybe if your staff wouldn't stand in front of my door, I wouldn't get angry. Next time, move your patukas. Thank you. Joikes. Yeah, IT, though, can be a wonderful career, I keep hearing. All right. And that... I want to heal up briefly. Yeah. There we go. Yay, we're at 100%. Yay, mission accomplished, Shimpy. We're alive. We actually did not die this time. Yay. Yes, yay. I love it. I love a happy ending. Okay, now then, to show you what's up with this. What's this? I'm going to show you this awesome video. This dude's a rather small YouTuber. But hey, he's got an awesome opinion, I really think. If I can find the video, where is it? Here it is, Havoc. It's about a 12-minute. Here we go. I'm going to pause theater mode, full screen, and we're going to go with window capture. If it'll let me. Oh. Is it showing up? Oh, wait. No, it's not. Okay. There we go. Okay. Here we go.
2.0 is coming, and with it comes 5 systems when it's released. But you might be wondering what systems will be added. Well, I'm about to tell you which 3 other systems will be included in the beta when it's released alongside Stanton and Pyro. But first I want to mention you should take this with a grain of salt, as this beta release is an internal goal for CIG, set for Q4 2025. And as we all know, CIG is not always great with deadlines. So temper your expectations and strap in as we explore what the future could look like when Star Citizen transitions to its beta phase. And if you end up enjoying this video and think I did a good job, let me know by hitting the like button. On this channel, we've talked about pretty massive changes coming in the future, from base building to missing features to improve the quality of life, and many other features that enhance the overall experience. However, since the release of recent interviews with developers within CIG, information was released that talks about what their goals are for the next 2 years. In this video, we'll dive into what 3 other systems we can expect if all goes right, including a system that is familiar to some of us by traveling back in time to one of the coolest locations was added to the game in 3.0.
Yep, there it is, Shimp, our old friend.
Of celestial bodies is home to 3 planets and 2 asteroid belts, all dancing in orbit around a radiant yellow-white dwarf. And the first system, I believe, will be added. But hold on to your seats because the true marvel of the Nyx system is yet to come. There are a total of 7 jump points scattered around the system, ready to catapult all of us into the unknown. Nyx 1 is a coreless rock that's been mined clean over its first couple hundred years of being discovered, which offers little value to anyone aside from some abandoned mining facilities. Nyx 2 is a lifeless planet shrouded in dense, corrosive clouds of acid and carbon dioxide that makes any venture to the planet more difficult. This may be a location that offers very valuable minerals that could be offset by the level of risk that will make mining more difficult than most. The Glacium Ring is a dense asteroid field where many outlaws operate bases, making it an incredibly dangerous area. Within the ring is Delamar, a large asteroid where anti-government groups have taken over a mining facility that formed a community called the People's Alliance, and they named their settlement Levski. Nyx 3 is an ice giant filled with ammonia and water vapor, surrounded by high winds and preventing miners from braving the danger of mining water and other valuables. The Keegar Belt makes up the last area within the system with significantly fewer asteroids populated throughout the ring due to its distance from the sun. There are believed to be criminal strongholds littered throughout the belt. Now, as you probably already asked, why will Nyx be next? There have been a lot of rumors and brief mentions of Nyx over the last 3 years that this system has been completed, and a lot of the landing zone work was already done back when they added Levski in Alpha 3.0. Back in the day, Levski was the most incredible landing zones we had, as it showcased early beginnings with its sprawling network of caves, making the landing zone feel larger than the locations we had at the time. Many players within the community were saddened when this location was removed in 2021, leaving a void in its place. As early as 3.17, data miners have found numerous references to Nyx in the data files, and I believe this system is probably one of the easier ones for CIG to add. However, Nyx and Pyro being added to the game will require static server meshing to be added. And these two are connected via a jump point, which is why I believe this system will be next after Pyro. It's possible that CIG could wait until the game goes to beta to add Nyx to the game, but I believe that that would be a missed opportunity to capitalize on the massive influx of players and people excited for the game upon the release of Pyro. And I hope that they release it as soon as possible if Nyx is indeed completed. This system could offer us a ton of gameplay and keep a lot of players busy until 1.0 is released, given how long we've kept ourselves busy with less development. What do you think will be different with Nyx being added? Leave me a comment below. And if you want to see more of these types of videos, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on all the amazing content coming in the future. Magnus is a solitary star system at the heart of one of the busiest jump point travel routes that has a ton of ships passing through it with valuable goods being transferred between Sol and Terra. And at the center of that system lies an orange dwarf. 3 planets encircle this central star, and the system itself is accessible through 3 jump points. But why would Magnus be the next system, you ask? We'll get to that in a moment, but let's discuss the details of Magnus. Magnus 1 was previously a hot Jupiter that has been since stripped down to a rocky planet with no atmosphere. This could be a great planet to potentially find a lot of valuable material on when we're given the chance to explore it. Magnus 2, also known as Borea, is a temperate planet known for being a landmark and terraforming success. This habitable planet is home to Drake Industries based on the surface of Odessa. Magnus 3 is a super Jupiter gas giant that is the final planet in the system and is known for a lot of pirate activity occurring around the planet. Now try saying super Jupiter gas giant twice as quick. Magnus could be a truly crucial system given that it is the heart of 2 of the most important systems of humanity, with freighters delivering goods, pirates constantly venturing to it in the hopes of raiding ships, and the many settlers attempting to make a new life for themselves. But why would Magnus be next? Well, first off, this system would be a pretty interesting balance to witness between the more strict security in Stanton and the lawless and chaotic system of Pyro. And my thoughts primarily surrounding why heavily focuses on the fact that we have a jump point to Magnus within Stanton, and these 2 systems have a jump point to the last and final system on the list. This system would enable players to witness a lot of the military's progress on the planet of Borea by offering locations such as the large naval base that stood for over a century and allows us to see what happens when the military abandons a base and colonials take over, as they did in Odessa where Drake Industries builds their ships. And many gangs and squatters have created extremely dangerous areas within the city. Little is known about Newcastle, the capital of Borea, but according to the lore it's been listed as off-limits due to a recent attack. What kind of gameplay do you think Magnus could bring to the game? Let me know in the comments. But what is the last system? We'll get to that as well, but first I want to talk about the honorable mentions that I believe could have been added, but ultimately didn't make it on the list, as I believe these other systems aren't as likely as the 3 that made it. Odin has already been completed within Squadron 42, as we've all been told, which overall looks amazing. Still, it didn't make it to the list because CIG will more than likely need to do more work to make it ready for Star Citizen, such as adding missions, other locations for exploring, and much more. While it would be incredible to fly through the coil, a lot of this area will more than likely not be ready for us to get our hands on until much later. Castra is another system that I thought could have been added, but ultimately didn't make it on the list because of the few locations and planets that are in the system. And while it does have jump points to Pyro and Nyx, providing a loop that goes between all 3 systems, I didn't believe that it offers enough to have CIG add it over other systems. I do believe these 2 systems will be among the first 10 systems to be added to the game, however. Ellis is the home of the Murray Cup, the most famous racing event in Star Citizen, and the 3rd honorable mention I thought might have been one of the first 5 systems. But as it is over 4 times larger in scale than Stanton, and has 13 planets along with many more locations spread out over 101 AU, I removed it from the list as I think that this system would be too daunting of a task for CIG to focus on, and while this would be a really amazing and massive system, I don't believe that it would have made it in time. Tyrannus is one of those locations I have dreamed about since I first saw it when Arena Commander first launched and showed us the asteroid field above Tyrannus 2 in the map Broken Moon. It has some fascinating planets and locations throughout the system and also shows us a world being actively terraformed. But as this system is only connected to Terra via a small jump point and 3 other jump points to other systems, I felt as if it didn't quite meet the criteria that I think CIG would have had to deliver it to players. Terra is the 5th and final planetary system that I believe will be added to Star Citizen 1.0.
A very
release, and with it,
controversial
one of the
one,
largest
but
additions to the game
listen to his
besides Pyro.
reasons.
This system will be a very stark comparison when compared to Pyro, as it is the central hub of the Empire and has 4 planets, 3 of which are inhabited. There are also 2 asteroid belts, 5 moons, and 7 jump points. Arrow is a mesoplanet that offers a wealth of mineral deposits that aren't easily accessible due to the planet's harsh climate, and has 2 moons in its orbit. Pike is a heavily industrial planet used for resources throughout the system, with thousands of mining operations running all over the surface, and has a tidally locked moon, heavily scarred by asteroid impacts. I could see Pike as being a great location to allow players to go on foot and mine by hand, or use ground vehicles, and maybe even work for a company as part of the labor force. Terra is easily one of the most anticipated planets in all of Star Citizen, with its tropical climate, towering skyscrapers, lush beaches, and 3 landing zones such as Prime, Quasi, and New Austin. Terra also offers 6 other major locations on the surface, a close orbiting moon called Ida that creates more extreme tides than on Earth. Did someone say that they were going to add surfing to the game? Hell yeah. And finally, it has 3 space stations in orbit. Gen, Terra's sister planet, is a central hub for the UE military and major political groups responsible for overseeing diplomatic missions and military deployments for Terra and surrounding systems. Finally, there is the Marisol Belt and the Henge Cluster, which are asteroid fields that offer mining opportunities for many different corporations in the system. So, why would Terra be part of the first 5 systems in Star Citizen though? Terra has a ton of potential to be a gateway and a central hub for players to travel from system to system as they pursue every citizen's dream of fame and fortune. It gives them a massive landing zone that allows players to buy and sell goods that are in high demand, sightsee new architecture that differs from Stanton, mine valuable minerals, and give new or casual players a safe environment where the military provides a lot of security, giving them a great introduction to the game in many ways, and also offering plenty more for law-abiding veteran players. Terra also offers 3 jump points that connect to Stanton, Magnus, and Pyro, and 4 other jump points that CIG can expand on in the future. This system would require the most work for it to be added, and we've seen multiple leaks and official videos that showcase the work being done for Terra. While some of this work could have been scrapped at any point, it may have made it easier to implement by using similar assets that may have been converted to the new engine. Of course, this is me speculating, and I am not by any means a game developer, so don't take that as fact. Hopefully we will see information or a sneak peek on some of the locations that they're working on, and they're not just keeping it close to their chest to prevent further leaks. But the question remains, will CIG be able to hit their internal goals they set for themselves and be able to release these other systems alongside Stanton and Pyro in the 4th quarter of 2025? What are your thoughts? Do you agree with my list? And if not, what systems do you think are more likely and why? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. And if you're curious to find some of the lesser known features that would improve the quality of life in the game, then you'll want to check out this video. As always, I hope that you all have a great week, and I will see you in the next video. Havoc out.
Okay, here's the thing. Shimp, I really think, going forward that Terra is controversial, but if it's the 5th system, does it really matter? Because by that point, we're a long way down the road. Because let us not forget, Squadron 42 has entered polish phase. Anything could happen, my friend. Anything. Dare I say it? Anything could happen. Terra. Here's my speculation. Magnus is a good guess. Nyx definitely, because we know there's work done on it, and Pyro. So 3 of them are definitely locked in. You know, Stanton, Pyro, Nyx. The remaining 2, Magnus is probably more than likely. Terra, I don't know. They may announce that one at SitCon. My reasoning, or we may see an ISC, dare I say, named Home Sweet Terra. If we see an ISC named that, Sweet Home Terra, in the next 6 to 8 months, we know what's coming. We know what is coming. Terra is probably very ambitious, but at this point, or I would argue, Prime is less complicated than Horizon, and it's floating platforms everywhere. What do you think of that argument? Prime is built on solid rock, and it's not like, you know, it's not like Horizon floating in the clouds. Just my opinion. So people could be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Dude, yeah, I do. Because it's different. Now, Terra has 3 landing zones. Terra is also a large planet. See, all you'd have to do is copy the footprints for the city in 3 different places and then build them up different. New Austin, Quasi, Prime. Prime being the big one, and Quasi and New Austin being smaller. You know? That's just my opinion. I mean, I'm not an expert at this, but I would say, yeah, it's... At some point, people are going to have to ask, you know, are we actually going to bet on stuff? Okay, while I have you, just a second, I'm going to go in here, Wicked. See, Pyro. We're going to look at something real quick. We're going to look at the Pyro system. Okay. So, the jump points from Pyro. We have jump points to Hadrian, Terra, Oso, Kano, Stanton, Nyx, and Castra. I don't think we're going to see most of these systems anytime soon. Pyro will be the next system. Nyx is probably more than likely next. Nyx is going to be reorganized a little bit. See, because look, Nyx one, it says, was a mining area. So it might have UGFs or some sort of underground mines. That's my speculation. Nyx 2 might have the most physical difference and change. It might be partially livable, but I think you still might need thermal protection because it's so hot. Probably some sort of protection from the heat and climate of the planet. Nyx 3, on the other hand, probably might have moons and some gas refineries. That's just my theory crafting on Nyx at the moment. We don't really know for certain what all they could throw at us with Nyx. Nyx could totally be different. And don't forget, Nyx kind of is an independent system. It's basically low security. So it's not no security. It's basically like Stanton, but slightly lower security. What else was I talking? Magnus, this fourth system he talked about. Enter Pyro, Stanton, and all of them. We have the star, Magnus 1, which is a source of high-grade diamonds. Gemstone, look at this. As gemstones and factory operations. What does that tell you? It's a former Chthonian planet. Gems and factories, yep. Right, no problem, no factory, no problem. Borea is Odysseus' shipbuilding facility. This is Drake Interplanetary's home. Remember this name, Odysseus. This is where Drake is made. Caterpillars and cutlasses are built here. So what does that tell you also is built there? It's big. It has many tentacles. The Kraken is built here as well. This is going to be a ship, what do you call it? A dry dock yard, probably. Newcastle's kind of an odd duck. It had it's off limits, but people can't land there. I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think you can fly there. See, he got it partially wrong. This location is off limits to flight traffic. So what does this mean, Shemp? You may have to travel to it via, a car or ground vehicle. Here's ground vehicle use. Yes, it does. Or Ranger, yeah. I don't think it's going to be off limits to ships or off limits to ground vehicles, but it probably will be off limits to ships. Magnus 3 is a super Jupiter. And I could see it having some moons, orbiting it. It's a gas giant. It's a big planet. And the fourth system they mentioned was Terra. Fifth system, Terra. Terra's kind of an odd duck. We have Terra 1, which is Arrow. It has 2 moons, which are asteroids. Look at this. These guys are going to be tiny. It's a small mesoplanet that's hot, and it orbits in 95 days around the planet, star. 95-day orbital period. We have an orbital period. Here we go. 95 days. That sucker is cooking in space. So it has 2 tiny moons probably close to the planet. The next planet is Pike, which is uninhabitable. It's unknown why the planet lists it as habitable. With 3 times the orbital period of Arrow. Pike is still incapable of sustaining human life for an extended duration. So what does that mean? Does that mean it has a partially terraformed environment or no? No. It says the lack of atmospheric storms and other weather events. So it probably doesn't have rain. What would you think, Shemp? No water, no rain, no storms? Or do you think it has a very thin atmosphere and no clouds? Probably. 3 times the orbital period of Arrow would be about 300, 400 days. Yeah. Here's its moon, Toja. Yeah, very thin. Scarred. Not habitable. And then finally we have this place, Terra. Which has a ton of places. What is this place? Astro Arena. ICS Avalon. ISS. Okay, now read this. Terra has... We have Prime, which is a beautiful mega city built on the foundations of two of the original colony ships. This is the districts. Look at this. Look how many stops you have. Oh my God. Oh Jesus, this is going to be long. Look at this. You have Archer, which is 1 stop. Barrows, 2. Corsa, 3. Landing zone. Okay, here's the landing zone. So you land at Corsa. Downtown, which is 4. Tele, which is 5. Quast Island, Castor Point, the Yards, Unknown 1, Island connected to Corsa. Will we have roads? That's what I'm curious about, Shimp. Will we have roads? Maybe? I think we will. I think we're going to have roads on this planet. So yeah, we have Quasi, which are water roads. Well, I'm in on the land portion, yeah. 200 millimeters. That equates to about 10 inches of snow per year. It's not too bad. So it's in the southern hemisphere, shadowed by the Nessay Mountains. So 200 millimeters of snow. Wouldn't that be about 8 inches of snow per year, Shimp? So that's fairly cold, right? New Austin is an industrial city. It's about 8 inches. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Origin Jump Works is based here at New Austin and Cronus Devices. So keep that in mind. And Corum is home to a defunct Space Forces training facility. Maybe you could find some stuff to steal. Kuturam is home to Asperia, so that's 2 manufacturers. The Magnetic Ridge is a famous landmark. Nova Kiev is the home of Anvil. So we have three manufacturers here. Now look at this. We have a state here. State of Vastak. We also have Terra University. Maybe you could do research for a college. And Ida, which is... Look at this. Ida was once the home of Bering's BAT division, now located on Vili in the Odin system. Remember that. There's a lot of Terra connections in Squadron 42, Shimp. Look at this. We're starting to see some connections, aren't we? Mm-hmm. Then after that, we have Gint. This is a super Earth. It's basically the political, the diplomatic, and military thing of Terra. Yeah. Then we have the Hinge Cluster, which is between Terra and Gin, and the Maricel Belt. It's on the outskirts of the system, past the Terra Hadrian jump point. So, yeah, I mean, I understand why some people would think Terra would be perfect to be a... Well, I mean, if it's a yearly amount of snow, yeah, definitely. Millimeters are about 1/100 of an inch. So that's about 8 inches of snow a year. So that's not bad. Could be less, could be more. That's an average. I'm sure they have more. By the way, Squadron 42, people are going to say, we're not going to be in there very long. This is Vega, a system he didn't mention, but I have a funny feeling that when we begin Squadron 42, we're going to visit some locations in Vega. You know, just a thought, because Aramis, the planet where Vega is, or the invasion is right here. The attack on Vega 2 that we saw, yeah, right here. It's just interesting. I don't know if Vega's up for consideration. I doubt it, but what do you think, Shemp? I'm kind of hesitant to think about it, but yeah. The guy had some good points about the other systems. Well, yeah, it does, but Terra makes sense in a way as a capstone. You know, the other systems can come before Terra, but not. I'm going to finish up by saying it makes sense as a capstone system. First, it would be Pyro, then Nyx, then Magnus, 2 low sec, 1 no security, and then 1 high security. So it kind of balances out. This is the beginning area of the game. So we have 2 high security, Pyro, Stanton, and Terra, 2 low security, Nyx and Magnus, and 1 no security, Pyro. Those first 5 do make sense. And honestly, thinking about it, Terra makes a lot of sense because it's connected to so many systems. So many. I mean, look how many systems it's connected to. It's connected to Hadrian, which goes to the Xi'an Empire. It's connected back to Stanton. It's connected to Teac, Goss, Magnus, Pyro, and the one he mentioned, Tyrannus. Here's Broken Moon. This is Broken Moon right here. Tyrannus. So here's the spooky thing. Here's Tyrannus, dude. Yeah. This is Tyrannus right here. Yeah, I'm thinking somehow we're going to get a mission to terraform this world. We'll see, though. But yeah, I mean, Tyrannus, yeah. And notice this. There's a landing zone at Tyrannus, this system, too. On a smog world, there's a landing zone. So there's a lot of weird stuff here. But yeah, Terra has so many connections. It's just amazing to me. Hadrian is important. This one right here is important because it connects to Xi'an's space. Not Kiel. I think it's Oya. Right here. This is owned currently by the UEE, but the very next jump in space is to Gruzil. Is it Gruzil? No, it's not. Elis. Is it Elis? Here it is, Elis. Elis is a Xi'an system. Sorry. This is a 5-planet system. It's got a nature preserve. It's not really super Xianic. It's weird. Okay. So for Terra, we have Hadrian, Stanton, Tayak. What's Tayak got? Tiny. Look at this. This system is tiny, Shemp. 2.8 astronomical units across. It's teeny tiny. This is Tayak. It's got a small, it's uninhabitable, this system, but, oh, wait. Look at this. Tayak 1 is airless. There's a lot of data on Tayak 2. Tayak 2 also is a ring planet. Then we have Tayak 3, which is called Shepherd. Here's a fun name. Shepherd. Named after maybe the guy that pilots that one ship. Sorry. Goss, meanwhile, is a binary. Look at this ship. How about Tatooine? Who wants to visit Tatooine? There we go. 2 stars from Terra. I could see I'm starting to see them more than likely put. Well, they're 2 different stars. They're not G class. They're K class. There are 3 planets and 2 K class stars. Goss 1, 2, and 3. It's a binary star. Magnus, Tyrannus. Now, there is one other system I would throw in because it hooks from Nyx. I kind of disagree with him on a couple of things. From Nyx, there are two other systems that I could see possibly being, extra systems. Or Pyro in particular. From Pyro, I could see the Kano system and Castra, like he mentioned. Castra, definitely, because it's simple. Even if you added moons to the planets, it's just a big, bright blue star with 2 planets, no asteroids, and 2 planets. That's it. You could add 2 moons to make it interesting, 1 to each planet, and it would still be a very boring system. I'm sure that makes sense to you, Shemp. And then we have Kano, which is a frozen planet. It's a water world, all water. Who wants to go for a swim? A nice deep swim. Yeah. This planet is apparently ice covered in the poles. That's where the city is built. So, yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. Oops. Water planets are actually pretty common. Or aquatic worlds, I guess you could say. If that makes sense. A lot of people don't know how common they really are. Yeah, boats definitely make sense because, let's face it, boats equal travel. And I think submarines are going to be needed too. I have an ad break coming in 20 seconds, Shemp. Stick around and I'll finish up, okay? Sorry about that. All right. So, alrighty then. Anyways, the ad break ends here in about a minute and 20 seconds. Sorry. So, yeah. You can still hear me, right, Shemp? Good. It's making sure you could. That's a good thing. Anyways, this city right here is built underwater and apparently drawing energy from the geothermal core in Kano. Now, like Havoc was saying, a lot of these places, we're going to eventually have some very boring systems. Submarines, yeah, but I think we knew it was coming, eventually. We saw it in the Squadron 42 trailer earlier. So, yeah, we're going to need some form of aquatic to-do travel. Whether people want to believe it or not, but yeah, it's going to have to happen. Because if we don't, we're not going to be able to... do you want to go for a swim? Just telling you. Anyways, like I said... Okay, shit. Like I was saying, I'm about to go. I have some stuff to do tomorrow. So unfortunately, this stream's going to be a little short. I'm going to send you guys to Cobra TV. So you guys have a great night. Make sure to say hi to Cobra for me. I'm going to go to sleep here in a bit. Later, guys.